Howdy partners, it's your favorite cowboy movie critic, Mark Mifsud, and I'm here with some hot takes and hog ties. Today's movie brings me back to the good old days of outlaws, gun violence, and malaria, and that movie is The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
People are so easily distracted. So I'm the distractor with a little story. People can't get enough of them because, well, they connect the stories to themselves, I suppose. And we all love hearing about ourselves. So long as the people in the stories are us, but not us.
This'll tell the tale.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs is a new COEN Brothers movie, primarily on Netflix, but with a limited theatrical release. That's better. So The Ballad of Buster Scruggs is a new COEN Brothers movie, coming out on Netflix primarily, but with a limited theatrical release. Now, I would say The Ballad of Buster Scruggs is the worst COEN Brothers movie. The acting is the highlight of the movie. Some performances are fantastic. You have Tom Waits, you have James Franco, and some other stars, Liam Neeson, who all do incredibly well and give fantastic performances. But that's not what the movie's about. The movie's about these stories. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs is a 2-hour-long compilation of 6 short films that are about 20 minutes long each. Some stories hold up as good individually. Some of them fall flat because of lack of excitement, or they're just plain boring, not much substance to them. And one of those is the last one, which is the one we're supposed to walk away with. And the fact that the entire short is just a 20-minute long carriage ride of dialogue, it almost makes you want to fall asleep during that last 20 minutes. And I would say if you're going to watch it, if you're going to watch The Ballad of Buster Scruggs on Netflix, only watch the first 5. Sure, all 5 of those are not excellent, they're not great, but they are much better than the last one. So the 6 stories are The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, the bank robbery with James Franco, the, I don't even know what to call this one, but I always call it the Liam Neeson one. Then there's the Oregon Trail, the Prospector, and the carriage ride. And out of all of those, my favorite ones are the Prospector and the Oregon Trail. And the Ballad of Buster Scruggs is a good one to open up with because it's lighthearted, funny, and has a lot of action to it. Another down draw of the movie is there's a huge lack of creative production design. All of the sets are very generic Western. You have the saloon, you have a wide open street in the middle of a small town, and you have some mountains, you have the Oregon Trail. There's not much creativity when it comes to production design, and so you end up looking at stuff, looking at the setting, and just thinking it's generic. Here I am in a generic Western. And lastly, the film takes very long pauses. It takes its time when it doesn't have much time to tell the stories. What should be 20-minute long stories ends up being 10 to 15-minute long stories with silence or with pauses or just long drawn-out sequences. And some of those drawn-out sequences are in between each of the stories. So transitioning, it takes a little while, it's a little slow. I would much rather it jump right to the next story. And the biggest drawback is the fact that there's no overarching narrative. There's nothing connecting each one, whether it be a theme or some kind of character. There's nothing making it worthwhile to sit through all 6. So, I would say my recommendation for The Ballad of Buster Scruggs is it's a good Netflix movie, but watch only the first 5. There's no point in watching the 6th one. And that's my review of The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hit that like button and subscribe for more movie reviews, so I know you guys are enjoying these. And I'll see you partners next time.